Welcome to an Adhocracy Fedora Friday.
Anyone could create that.
That shouldn't take you too long, right?
Don't say that.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm David Landeen.
And I'm JD Melville, and welcome to an Adhocracy Fedora Friday, where we have fun, we play games, we chat, we goof off, because that's what we do on Friday.
Yeah. You may notice behind us right here was last week's Fedora Friday, where we painted some pictures
We did a little Bob Ross.
Just like Bob Ross.
How do we do? Did you check our post out on social media? They're pretty cool. I think you did a great job.
Thank you. I think you did a great job as well.
Thank you.
I think we owe all the credit to Bob Ross.
We do.
Yeah. So if you're watching Bob Ross, just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, this is Fedora Friday. We wear fedoras on Friday. We have some fun. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know if I already told you that, but you should do it twice. You can't. But don't click it again because that unsubscribes you, and that wouldn't be good. No, unless you want to. Anyway. Well, so we're going to do a little Fedora Friday today.
Yeah.
And if you watched last season 1, we did a little segment called Don't Say That.
And we're bringing it back, so don't say that.
Don't say that. Yeah.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. So this is where we introduce situations that tell you what not to do.
It's sort of blowing off a little steam.
Yeah.
These are things that maybe you hear that were perturbed, and we actually clip these out so that you can send these to people, and you can nicely say, not in your own words, but in our own words, don't say that.
Yeah.
So our first one.
Okay.
Let's do a competition. I need a logo created. I'm going to have you do it, and 5 other people do it, and whoever I choose, I will pay for that logo. Now, don't say that. Now, here's the thing. What other career would you do this in? Would you do this as an accountant? I'm going to have you and 5 other accountants do my taxes, and whoever gets me the most money, I'm going to hire you. I'm going to pay you, and I'm probably going to pay you like $10. There are tons of sites out there. There are tons of companies that do this kind of stuff. It's crowdsourcing. The thing that really gets me is that this really devalues what we do. It devalues how much work we put into this. It also kind of negatively focuses on your strategies. There are a lot more things into a logo than just a bunch of concepts that need to go into that. Now, say you're working for a company, this is great. This usually happens. You usually do a lot of different logos and come together and work on it and talk together. But everyone's on the same page. Everyone's working for the same thing, not against each other. The business side of this would be that, yes, it would work out. Yes, you're competing. Yes, you could get paid. But for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to devalue myself for a $50 logo and working against 5 other designers that I don't even know who they are. And whether you're going to get your logo right, that's remains to be seen. So let's do a competition. Don't say that.
Next up. Feeling a little bit better? Yeah.
Feeling I need to cool off here.
So next up, you may have been in a situation where you have, been asked to do a job, whether that's video or design or a website or, and this person isn't looking for like video, so like a Hollywood movie or a Super Bowl commercial. They really want, they say something quick. Something quick. That's, that has its own issues. But then they add on to that should be easy for you, right? Like, oh, so the faster it goes, the faster it's needed, the easier it is. Like, I just need something quick. Should be really easy. Just come up with the best idea really fast. It's creativity on demand. And if we just want something quick, that should be easy. Well, you know what? it's actually harder because you know what? Would you ask a carpenter to build a really quick table? Would you ask a mechanic to build a really quick engine? Would you ask like Picasso to make a really quick painting? He could have done it, but it wouldn't have been easy, that's for sure. There's a process to this. There's things that go into the work that's needed. There's thought and effort and a lot that goes in before the actual product is made. You don't just pick up a camera and make a world-class movie. You don't even pick up a camera and make a really terrible movie. You actually think about it. And there's a lot of effort that goes into both. So it's actually harder. So let's say I do make something really quick for you. Let's say I do make something just, here you go. Well, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be what you want. And it's not going to be easy because I actually take pride in what I do and I want to do it right. And so then I'm trying to cram what should be a 2-week process into 2 days, and it's just the worst thing that you ever want. It's the worst thing that I ever want. And so to answer your question, no, it will not be easy for me to make something quick, and it will definitely not be easy for you to get me to do something quick.
I feel you on that one. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Yeah, because you don't know what kind of time it takes to do that.
No, I have been guilty of doing this because for me, I probably do this to web designers. I probably just I have no idea what goes into making a website. I'm like, look, all I want you to do is just change this button from like I doing a website one time and it was, can you just make these pictures into a way I can do video instead? I like the design of it, but I just want to be able to put videos here. I feel horrible about that. That was like the worst thing.
You can just do that quick, right?
Like it's. I mean, look, Control Alt make video. Done.
The thing to say in that situation is, hey, I've got this thing I need. What kind of time are we looking at? What kind of how much money?
Can you let me know what it would take to do this?
Not sort of the insulting. You can do this quick. Like you should be able to.
And I imagine you as a designer get this a lot because people think of. I mean, I imagine most people are like, well, isn't it just like those whiteboard commercials where they can just go up to a whiteboard and draw all these amazing things? Like they just went up and did that. They didn't actually plan it out and before, and it's all at one take. So yeah, that's what I want. So can you have that to me by tomorrow?
I have gotten this, and there's times where yes, it is quick and easy, and then there are other times where no, this is not like this. This is going to take me a day. Like,
yeah,
you should have put in a work order for this.
All right. Don't say that.
So, say you have created the best logo. You've created the best design. You've made the best video. And someone looks at it and goes, anyone could have created that. Don't say that. Now, here's the thing. Yes, someone could have created that, but they didn't. I created that. There is a lot of work that goes into making something look so good and so seamless and so beautiful that it looks like anyone can do it. Would you look at Michael Phelps and be like, anyone can do that?
Yeah.
Look how quick he goes through the water. This happens with, I'm sure, everyone, that you look at something and how easily someone does something and how well it looks or how well it's done and go, anyone can do that. But as soon as you step up to the plate, you're toast. The same thing goes for logos. I mean, when you look at someone's redesign of a logo, whether it's a smaller company up to the Verizon logo, yes, anyone could have done that, but no one did. Yeah. Those people did with all of the research, with all of the funding, with all of the ideas, with all of the just pure, immense work that had to go into that one simple execution. Not everyone could do that. I would love to see you do that. You do that. If you're going to accuse someone that anyone could create that, then that means you could, right? You could create that. So go ahead. You create that. And never again, please, please, please say anyone could create that.
Don't say that. And I think we are somewhat guilty of looking at the finished product and saying, that's it? Like, I look at, a circle or a straight line. Somebody who can draw a amazing circle, like to us it looks like it's a circle. Like, well, it's a circle. Like that. What's the big deal about that? Well, somebody took the time to draw a circle. You didn't draw that. You didn't create that. Somebody else did. So don't say anybody could do that. Anybody could create that, because I don't think you could. And if you can, then go ahead, like you said. All right. Our last don't say that for this segment is you give somebody the price that you're going to charge them.
You've gone through all of the work that's going to take.
You block this out and you say, "Oh, it's be this long," or this is how much it's going to be.
You're quoting the project.
Yep. And they look at you and they say, "Well, at that price, I could get my insert family member,
nephew, uncle, brother, sister, cousin."
Yeah, to do that. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
And if you do say that, go ahead. Go ahead. Go get your nephew to do it. Like, really, you're probably not paying, if you're so worried about that price, you're probably not even worth it to me to do this project. So I would love for you to go get your nephew to do that, because guess what's going to happen in the end? You're going to be right back to me asking me to redo everything that your nephew just botched. So, yeah, you're right. I'm charging you a price. And yeah, that price seems high to you. But let's look at what I did to come to that price. I practiced the skill. I went to school. I did other projects to hone the skill. I looked into the project to see how much it would take. I looked at competitors to see how much they would charge. I looked at similar projects and researched exactly what you wanted. I considered doing this project in the first place, and they came back to you for what I see as a reasonable price. I'm not price gouging you here. I'm not saying that I'm amazing at this. I'm saying this is what I value my skill set at. And then you just said, well, I value your skill set at about the same as my nephew who just barely learned insert Adobe program here. And so, yeah, go ahead. Get your nephew to do it. And you know what you're going to get back? Nothing you want to show anybody. So have fun with that. And don't say that.
Don't say that. Well, what phrases should we include in our next segment? Let us know in the comments below. Is there a specific phrase that just irks you? Is there something that we need to cover so that you might be able to share that with that special someone that is really ticking you off?
Yeah, special for the wrong reasons. Thank you for, you can share those suggestions with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to this video and this channel. Make sure you tell your friends about it.
Yeah, tell your friends. And thank you so much for joining us on this Adhocracy Fedora Friday. And now for your weekend, a video to enjoy.
Here are 5 things that creative people hate to hear. Whoa, you must have a lot of time on your hands. Okay, so after you're done showing somebody like this piece of art or